16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome back to Squad 20, where we are engaged in a death-defying combat with the Heliacal Prime. Our heroes will look pretty grim. As we're seeing, not too great. When Angrod came in with a double-hold person on two of the enemies, and they have been held fast and paralyzed. The Bugbear will attempt to break free of the paralyzation, and will not be doing that, so he remained paralyzed. Phinia, you have conjured some panthers into the room. Now, you may move them as the elves have gotten out of the way. It requires... oh, yeah. When you move on your turn, you can also move the pack up to 30 feet.
Can I ride on one? Just for fun.
Sure.
All right. I'm going to get up on that panther and tell it what to do.
Okay. Which would you like it to maul?
Oh.
If you move them,
It'll automatically hit the paralyzed enemies.
yeah, if you go here, you'll get these two elves and the bugbear.
Let's do it.
So let's put that right there, and it'll get one of the radiant guys, it'll get the sorcerer and the bugbear.
And can you put me on top?
Yes.
Thank you.
Try to put you on top.
That's gonna, yeah.
That's perfect. I might slow down, but that's all
I
right.
like that she wants to maul them. It's like a little shot of Molly. Makes her just a little feisty.
I'll make it happen.
So I kind of see Phinia like leaping onto one of these panthers as they just charge down and just rake their claws into the enemies. If one of them will 3d10 once again.
I'm telling you.
Oh, she's so happy about me, so ill. I was like, exactly.
Congratulations. You're dead.
I've got a 7,
Okay.
a 1,
Okay.
and a 3.
11.
7 damage.
Oh, there she goes. Put her in here.
And that was on the bugbear, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's on the bugbear and the two elves.
In the two elves, yeah, I got that. All right.
Like the wizard and
The bugbear doesn't get a chance to do anything because he just sits there ready to stab but paralyzed as these things just rake their claws into him. He's like this piece of his fur being slashed aside. So you still have your full turn, Phinia. What would you like to do?
Oh, wonderful. I would like to bite him with the panther.
With the pimp. So that sounds to me like a primal savagery.
Sure is.
So you may make a spell attack.
All right.
So roll a d20 and add your wisdom plus your proficiency.
I got a 3. And wisdom.
Well, actually, hold on. What are you biting? Who are you biting?
The enemy.
A paralyzed enemy or a non-paralyzed enemy?
What do I have a better chance?
The paralyzed enemy.
All right, I'll do
And
that.
you can roll again and take the highest of the two.
All right. 18.
That's much better.
All right.
So primal savagery is normally going to be 2d10, but in the case of this, it's considered a critical hit because they're paralyzed, meaning you get to roll 4 d10.
grab 4 10s and roll them all and add them all up.
All right.
Storm can show you what the 10 is.
There it is. That's it.
We don't have enough time. We have to.
This one.
Roll those two, add them up, and then roll them again.
All right. 4 plus 3, 7. And 2 plus 9 is 11.
So 11, 18. So, what's happening?
So 18.
Well, I'm just going to go to 7-Eleven after this and get Slurpees. Just sell
Lottery tickets.
Hey, yeah. Canadian lottery tickets for you guys. I just won $800. I won $10.
Panther's teeth elongate as it bites into the bugbear. Acid spews forth from its jaws, burning away as he's like, still unable to move.
Let me finish him off.
The robed individual once again tries to chant some words, and fire appears around in his hands.
Not a chance. I'll use another use of drain mana. 3rd level?
It is 3rd level.
I absorb it.
Okay. The fireball begins to lash the room once again with the green energy.
Stupid.
And he starts once again just trying to channel something else. And they've realized moving out of the Panthers doesn't do a whole lot, so he's just gonna, I think, get into a defensive position as best he can. The dinosaur individual is still paralyzed, so the 2 elves will make their play. So let's see here. Ooh, we go. 1 recharge. The other one not so much. So one of them is going to say, 2 can play at that game then, and outstretch their hand and attempt to cast a spell upon Angarad. And that will require a wisdom saving throw.
Can we pause for a second? The door is open, and I just wanted to make sure you knew that because there might be sound coming in.
That should be fun.
It's okay? All right, great.
Whew, okay. Wisdom saving throw. It's a 4, but could I use some heroic inspiration?
You do have the heroic inspiration that you don't think you've spent yet.
No, I haven't.
So you may now spend it to reroll that die.
I got 11.
Plus your wisdom on
13.
13? 13 is enough. You feel your body trying,
The heroic inspiration.
you feel your body attempt to seize up as hold person is cast upon you, but you are stronger than this individual and you burst past it.
Okay, her wings are fully extended, and she is in a really bad mood. As a matter of fact, this person that keeps casting
This
spells
is going to have a rough time. They are then going to lunge at the nearest enemy, which I think is male.
One is not me, the other one has to move something.
Yeah, the one with the sword there. That's the one that was...
Yeah. So away.
Okay. They're going to... That one is going to...
That's not just this one didn't recharge, right?
That's right.
Okay, he can attack.
So he's going to swing at you. So... ruby sunlight burns forth from their weapon directly towards you with a 19 to hit,
Yes.
as 13 radiant damage slams into your body, and then they bring about their weapon for a secondary strike with only a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Because that one bounces off your armor.
Temporary hit points have been absorbed.
All right. The Aether Guard continue to defend Finia. They're kind of like, wait, where'd you go? It's just see, like, just like you're riding along. Don't you get? What should they just hold off the?
They're gonna stay where they are.
Okay. Storm.
Yes. Oh no.
Now the one who is directly in front of you is currently still.
And Storm is down on his one knee and is bleeding from everywhere and coughs out blood. And his guts are coming out. He's down to 15 points of health. 15 points of health, friends.
I would like to help you. Can I cast healing word for him?
You can on your turn.
All right, I'll do it.
And as he's nearing,
Johnny has never had his character this low in health.
he will. I can turn into more than a bear, correct?
You can turn into pretty much any animal. Yeah.
Yes. As
long as your character has seen that animal.
okay. As he's on one knee, he then his skin starts to harden, and it almost starts to look like clay, and he starts to grow into, and his nose and snout starts to grow into almost like bone, and he turns into a rhino, and as he gets a hardening skin, and he swings his head back, he tries to pierce the dinosaur in front of him.
Okay. That is the absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
Go ahead and give me a charge with gore. So you're going to roll 2 d20s and take the highest, and you're going to add 7 to this.
Is this a rage?
No, you can't rage and watch at the same time.
Okay, sure.
Oh, 11.
Add 7.
18.
That is pretty good.
It's the paralyzed.
Yes, I understand that. Wearing full plate mail with a shield.
So he cocks his head back. Moo!
Can I use the shield?
Is that what they do? Setting 18. So, you lower your head and charge forward as the horn slams dead center into the plate of this paralyzed individual. You can go ahead and roll 8d8.
8. What?
Because it counts as a critical hit.
No, I'll go with 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 6 of the dice.
As it is sent flying into the air and slammed into the ground, prone, while still in the position.
Roll all that. Fly all that. No, that's good. All that.
5, 6, 11.
Those are d6s.
I'm sorry, 8d8?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy sh! Never mind.
Yeah, we all have to.
I heard 8.
No, 8d8. That's you.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, you're good. Never mind. What the hell was I today? 8?
8 times.
4 times.
Okay.
I got 4 here.
Okay.
Which one?
That's 3. Oh my god, that's a lot. Actually, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Shake them up.
Swing batter. Swing batter. 7, 5. That's 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 5, 22. 23.
Slash model.
23 plus 6, 29. Plus another 6, that's 35. No, yes. 35. 35 plus 7, 42. 42 plus 3 is 45. 45!
And you add 5 to that.
50! 50! 50! 50!
Please describe to me how, as a rhino, you reduce this man's HP to 0. It's a single shot.
He's on his knees, and as he transfers, his snout starts to form into a sharp object. He cocks his head back, and he gores him right through the belly. And he picks him up and throws him in the air, and he flips. And as he lands, he then rises on his hind legs and smashes into him and keeps stomping him and keeps stomping him until his bones and his flesh turn to jelly.
That's brutal. That's brutal.
Yeah.
So can I flip this miniature over?
Yes.
The coffee helped.
That'll take us to Camille.
He's getting squirted.
He's just like blood and viscera just gets you. I will say, you see the other elk kind of like, oh. They look a little shook.
I'll just come on down with a nice solid crack. I'm gonna clank. I'm gonna use hit the mark. So I'm gonna put on my sonic principle, hit the mark, and that will give me my weapon will be magnetically guided, and I'll get advantage on my first attack.
Okay, and this is on the elf.
On the elf in front of me tried to hit me.
Yes.
All right, so 14, 17, 21.
That is a hit.
I will discharge 3 charges into his head. Cast one of those 8s back.
Yes.
I'm going to need them. There we go. 3 into his head plus my maul. Great weapon fighting. Oh, I don't need to reroll. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 23.
23.
Yep. 14 of it is from the Rennick Steel, plus the saving throw.
Your hammer cracks into the elf, and please describe to me how they cease function.
So as I'm getting squirted, the elf and I are there. I look over and I see, and the blood squirting. I just kind of just go. I look out. I think the blood is like in my eyelid, and I just like wipe it aside for a second, and then just bring the hammer back, and just pop on the top of the head, and this just you can hear the vertebrae go. That's it. And he just falls forward. Fatality. And I was like, flawless victory. I'm back. Camille wins.
That one is no longer among the living.
Camille wins.
Did you want to?
All right, Worm.
Oh yeah, I'll tell it to her.
I look over at Kamal. I look over at Johnny.
Your turn.
Stormy.
They don't need the rhino.
Yeah, right.
I've turned into Johnny.
This bugbear's still frozen, right?
He certainly is.
So I steady aim.
You don't need to.
I don't need to. All right. Well, I know I'm at a distance now, right?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay. All right.
Well, what you should do is go up into melee with him.
Okay.
That's what you should do.
All right. Okay. Because he's frozen.
You should point blank.
Yeah. Let's point blank. Straight to the frontal cortex.
That's right, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead, give me an advantage attack roll.
2 of them. Get 2 of them. Take the higher of the 2. Oh yeah.
12 and 13.
13.
Plus 7, so that's going to hit.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. So it's
So you're going to be rolling, 6d4 and 6d6.
what?
Zigzag.
Oh, stick attack. Here's 2 more 6s.
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, don't use the Keymaster's dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. That's just
Perfect.
just to rub it into done. There you go.
How many D4?
You got 6 of those, and you got 4.
44.
6 what?
It's 6d6 and 6d4.
All right.
6d4 for the pistol and 6d6
yeah.
for the attack.
6, 9, 11, 13, 18, 23.
23 from the sneak.
My math was better that time.
What? 4 altogether.
Yeah.
5.
As far as 9s.
8, that was...
So 4, yeah. So 5 and 4 is 9.
I go one more?
You go 4 more.
Oh, shit.
No, 11, yeah. 12 and 14. 15, 17. Keep going, 1 more. 20. 46 in total.
All right, please describe how this bugbear ceases existence in the mortal realm.
Well, it has this peeling effect when it enters the frontal cortex. It just literally falls open
Like a budding flower.
like a budding flower. And in slow-mo, you could see the iron pierce straight through what looks like SpaghettiOs that just kind of froth in slow motion. And some fly and hit the top of the cave ceiling. Smoke coming from this 24-karat gold-plated gun.
Just this headless body just buds to the ground.
Yeah. Filleted open. You're like a catfish.
Oh no.
Louisiana century. Blackman is charged.
Butt on that catfish bit.
What's that, man?
The remaining elves seem a lot less excited about this fight. No one brains after him. The 2 remaining enemies now surrounded by all of you. So that bugbear is gone. I mean, it doesn't really do it justice, does it? Like, we really should be just gonna spot like catch up and just like,
There, we'll remove the mini, and we're just gonna put this little fully. It's just left that's just like gone.
That color, the brains on the top of the cave.
all right, Angharad.
Yes.
What would you like to do? There are only 2 elves left, and they look like they're not interested in continuing this combat, but they also, are not necessarily. They're not throwing alarms down and surrendering either. They just look demoralized.
Well, she's feeling much better. She kind of saved the day, had an incredible close-up. Everything has changed. And she just takes a little breath and looks at them. And doesn't have to do much vicious mockery, but it's enough.
Do you want to target the robed one or the one that tried to hold person you?
The one that tried to hold person.
Okay. Vicious mockery. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, that's a wisdom save.
I'm gonna do some popcorn for this one.
That's a 12,
It's a 12.
which I don't think is going to succeed. Still, your thing is 13.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you can go ahead.
Right? Oh, I wonder if I'm even good at this anymore.
To give you a good description of this person, once again, if you wish to use their physicality as your target, they are a bruise-colored elf with sort of ashen hair, and they have red crimson accoutrement with a tabard and a scapula over top of it, depicting a sun with another blue sun on the inside of it.
Listen, little Purple Rain wannabe. I'm admiring your little red Corvette that's missing an engine. Feeling lucky tonight? Like it's 1999, but nobody invited you to the party?
They keep coming. They just keep coming.
Did you want to get crazy? Don't own that. Are you feeling lucky? Because you look like the most unlucky son of a that I've ever seen. If I wanted to write a theme song for you, I'd take a deep breath and no notes would come out. I'd be done before I began. What? Oh, I can't hear you. Your mouth is really, really closed and small, like your little red Corvette. The one without the engine. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is that dribble? Or did you just wet your little trousers? And what was your name again? Oh, I can't even hear you. Can't speak? Looking nervous? Why don't you hold your hand, since you guys are like little babies and you have to do the buddy system? Why don't you hold the hand of the other elf and maybe go on a field trip? For little tiny red Corvette. Rain. Bruisey skinned. Blue sun, yellow stand up, blue stand up, red, yellow, blue, purple, sit down.
I feel like we've lost. She said. Go ahead and roll a 2d6.
2d6. Ow, sorry.
It's the 50.
2d6.
Mela would have continued vamping if he didn't.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting.
I want to see how long she can go for.
Well, hold hands with your body and go on a field trip and learn something. 8.
All right.
Very well earned psychic damage.
Is more confusion than anything else?
Yeah, what is advantage? Just like life.
Blood pours out of their ears and nostrils like. And that's your action.
It is my action.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Bardically inspire somebody or move
Well,
or.
I would like to just have bardic inspiration for. I'd like to spread the love. They can hold on to it, can't they?
Is again for an hour.
For an hour. All right, I'd love to roll 2 of whatever it is that I don't remember what it is, and I'd like to share some bardic inspiration with Phinia. My God, girl. Snap, snap, snap. The Black Panther, I was all there for.
Phinia, you may take a d8, and you can have that for an hour to add to any d20 test that you make. Speaking of which, Phinia, would you like your panthers to continue shredding?
Oh, I would definitely like them to continue shredding.
Cool.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, roll 3d10.
I'm glad they're holding hands for this one.
7. Yeah. 9.
16, eh?
And 7 again.
Okay, so it's 23.
23. The elf, blood pouring from orifices of their heads, they start like crying tears of blood as they're, and then they turn as a massive panther just lunges and rips their face clean off their skull as they hit the ground,
Sorry.
leaving only the robed spellcaster left, who looks over at Kamal and just kind of like
Cast another spell, please.
throws their hands up.
Go on. And he goes, make my days.
and begin slowly backing up.
Combat's over.
They're giving up. They know they have no chance at this.
Good. We have someone to interrogate.
Ooh.
On your knees. Feel free to interrogate him. It's here, actually.
It's an elf, so
Well, whatever. They will not be casting any spells, I guarantee.
What is your business here?
We roll for investigation.
we are Heliacal Prime Templars on patrol on these routes to Tharnandria. We heard that you are defilers of Renekana and sought to smite you, as is our right.
I don't believe smiting us is a right. Smiting anyone is not
You
right.
take from this earth what is rightfully belonging to it, and use it in twisted, dark ways. You deserve death, and nothing less.
We just drop the hammer into the stone. Tink. As if I'm gonna like bring it up again and be like, I don't believe you're in the position to be saying this now.
You're not.
I will
thought-
say the truth of which I speak.
You're
You and those other weave breakers are a blight upon this world, a defiler of nature, and to see a druid even assisting you is like watching your own parents turn their backs on children.
your point of view is similar to the Empire. Your vision, your narrow-mindedness, your group tactics.
Take her carve up, Mother Earth. Take what is rightfully hers. The lifeblood of the world itself is drained from her very core, and then they smelt it, they burn it, they twist it, and they turn it into that which kills nature and life.
It's so sad. I love nature and life. Lydia, not the time. Sorry.
Well, we have no part of that.
You are assisting the weave breakers. You are just as guilty as they.
What do we need from him? It.
It seems that they are a bit fanatic, so I don't know if we're going to get the information from them that we seek. At least not by traditional means.
Do we lead him alive?
No. I shall take care of him.
Can we find out who he really works for?
Maybe you'll have a better chance to speak to it.
One chance, then I will kill him.
You'd like me to roll for persuasion instead of vicious mockery. So I'm going to roll for persuasion, but just know that I have a few things in my back pocket as you hold up your tiny little hands.
All right.
You guys, I'm so sorry. I feel mean.
We love it. That means we don't have to be mean.
They attacked us. Excellent.
Okay.
I like to see this elf on his knees, hands up, surrounded by panther.
So I have a dirty 20.
It's okay.
I'm going to persuade you to tell me who you work for. Really.
We are with the Heliacal Prime of the Deep. We worship Himaria, her son, Ios and Banios, the twins. They grant us magic. They allow us to grow and thrive in the darkness beneath the earth, where the Renekana runs like veins through this world, untouched, unmolested by the hands of the weave breakers. The true nature of the planet, the true right of things. We are the guardians of that which should always remain, the natural laws, true order. And you are defiles. Chaos. You violate the very world you stand upon.
Okay, Camille, that was a really great monologue.
It wasn't bad.
It was.
I will give them a little bit of credit for that.
Yeah, but
However,
yeah.
it is still fanaticism. You are no different than the Empire, just on the other side of the coin.
The right side.
Well, if that's the case, then we will end you if you're on the right side.
He talks too much. Shall I end him?
Not yet.
Last chance.
You would be fools not to. You let me go and I will have every Templar within miles tracking you. You will not escape our swords.
Shut up!
This man's asking for it.
He's begging for it like he always has to.
All right. Why don't you do your thing, Story?
He grabs the back of his neck and shoves his knee into his jaw. He breaks it in half. His jaw shoots it to the back of his throat. He drops and picks up his axe, looks at the blade, hacks his skull in half, and then stomps on his brains.
Oh,
A bit excessive, but we get the point.
The cave is very messy now.
I look back at the Aether Guard. How are you?
Okay.
let the panthers lick up.
Let them feed.
They have to eat something.
Down the cave. 120 feet of darkness down the cave.
It leads deep into the bowels of the earth.
Is this the only way? I don't know.
You do hear the trudging of the two wolves-cat individuals slowly making their way up towards the cave, like, "Gosh, this storm is rough."
Oh, they did not leave us. Not yet. We must make a decision. I don't know if this is the way to Fallen Fang, or at least another way. But we will likely encounter more of them. We must make a choice. We wait and ride out the storm. Take the river to the direction to the Nesty Rock, or we attempt to traverse underground away from the elements. What say you?
If we go further down, there will be much more trouble. I think it's best to get back to the boat once the storm clears.
I trust War.
I do too.
I as well, even though you usually go for the bowels.
Enough. I have had my full of head smashing. I'm content. We'll, do a light cleaning. No. We must look at our trophies, our reward.
The two wolves get emerged and like, "Whoa. Valiant battle was had, I see."
Items. What do they have for loot?
Oh boy, this is where it gets good. The bugbear had some magical leather armor.
But to do a little tailoring to fit you,
Yes.
it should work.
So it's +1 leather armor.
So that goes up one more.
There are some holy symbols and some various magical things, but also there is a couple of other similarly magical weapons in the hands of the elves.
I do remember the dinosaur.
And yes, as you move over to the dinosaur individual and you reach down, and they have this very nicely ornate, like, ruby blade. As you pick it up, you see that it sort of like tingles up your arm, and before you realize it, you now hold in your hand a ruby axe.
Whoa.
A +1 great axe.
What that means is you get to add +1 to your attack rolls and all your damage rolls. And it is now considered magical. What do I... Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
Bottom
Where you remember it. Can't shoot you. Nothing more than a guide.
Damage.
+1. Mercy. Wow, that's good. Red. Just like blood. Oh, yes. Well done. Are there other things? Pouches, potions.
There are a couple of potions.
Ooh, the random loot table.
4 potions of healing.
4 potions of healing. So,
Okay.
Many of us need that.
who's used their potion from the ones we bought?
I still have 2.
Okay, so you still have 2?
Yeah.
You used your potion, didn't you?
It is not.
You fed it to me, didn't you?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, here's another one. There's 3 left. So 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I have healing words, so
Okay.
You know,
So
I
you have
don't
2.
really need
Yes. Maybe take one anyway, just
All
in
right.
case you run out of magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So we'll have 2 each.
2 each. There are also 2 vials of holy water, 1 on each of the clerics.
That would be good against undead.
Should I carry that? I'll carry that.
2 vials of holy water. And that's... What were they outstretching? For casting Searing Flame?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Yes, they're coming at me.
Okay.
Shall we drink some? What am I down? Yeah, I've taken 21 damage.
Well, we can do what's called a longer, a short.
Yeah,
right?
you could do either or. It depends on what you would prefer to
You
do.
have to ride the storm out. So
You are going to have to
how long will this ride out?
likely through the night.
Okay.
So we'll camp here for the night,
Yes.
and then we'll do natural healing for the
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Resting up, you have more than enough individuals to regular check watch. The Aether Guard are happy to step in to assist with this. And the night passes coldly, but safely. As morning dawns with the entrance to the cave nearly halfway covered up in snow and the river calmed somewhat for continuous travel.
As Angarad needs no rest and she's in meditation, she looks upon her friends and knows she has indeed found a home.
It is still cold, but much more manageable than the hailstorm before.
My familiars, Ollie, Ratcher, Snatcher, and Woozle, go past the snow and they go like this and they move it all out for us.
Yes, they begin to spread out to burrow their way, carving through the
That's
snow.
right.
Dover, he feels the band as well.
Oh, that's right.
Melted.
Dover.
Which begins kind of melting away to clear, and now within moments, the path is cleared through the snow to the boat. The two wolves get individuals begin untie. You see, they've lashed this thing completely, like it was not moving, and so they begin undoing all the ropes, and they just kind of pull, and it just one rope is undone. They pull the next, and it is undone with masterful knots.
While they're doing that, I'll jump into the boat and I'll use my hammer to kind of push the snow out and try and clear the snow off the deck, make it more palatable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And in about an hour or so, things are ready to be departed.
Back to the ocean or back to the river.
Yes. Let's carry on.
On the boat we go.
On the boat you go. Further down the Torador River, you find that the storm has cleared like a nice amount of brush along the sides, and you can see like the mountains, and the air feels so clear and crisp. A light breeze gently wafts across you, cold but comforting almost in comparison to the torrential tempests that had buffeted you the previous night. And the boat rocks gently as each row propels the boat further and further down the river. The two wolves get individuals who you've now learned to be named Sven and Hrorik.
Sven Klorik.
Begin to continue they sort of like start at the back and they keep the rowing. And they've noticed that the Aether Guard are not very well adjusted to rowing, and some of the oars are not quite moving in unison. And at which point he reaches down and pulls out a drum, places it, it begins to go. And get the rowers moving more in unison. Sailing across the mighty river, row and row to the beat of drums, fitting amongst the reading season, time we approach the gates of foes. And this unites the Aether Guard significantly more, and you notice a shift as the ship begins to move much more fast and much more smooth through the river, as the two bearded individuals just kind of grin and continue keeping the time.
I thank the guards. Thank you all. Thank you.
Yes.
Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Should only be another day or two before we reach the nesting rock at this rate.
And you again with a lovely singing voice. What was your name?
Sven,
Sven.
I am but a humble fisherman, but it helps to understand rowing songs to keep things moving. This is not the first time we've had a green crew.
Well, I'd love to learn more about your rowing song, Sven.
Want to learn from the on belt, I see.
Just doing research.
As this long ship continues down the river, you find yourself with some downtime. Little bit. It's not quite as luxurious as the Brine Braid's massive clan ship was, but it is somewhat calm, and the creaking of the wood has become a familiar sound to you over the last few days of ship travel. What do you find yourself doing as the oars continue to propel you forward?
I'd love to continue practicing with Dover, seeing if we can get his flame a little further out. Training him from distances to hit my hand. So, seeing how far he can branch out. I think it's better not to throw daggers on this boat, so I wouldn't be fetching it. But yeah, I would just like to continue training and working with Dover, getting him ready for manhood.
Then yeah.
And I found a quiet, tiny corner where I can snuggle up with my familiars, Ollie, Ratter, Snatter, and Woozle, and I'm just petting them and sniffing their lovely fur, and we're just chatting amongst ourselves about what we'd like to eat for the rest of the week.
They're definitely keeping close to you. It is still quite cold, and they find cuddling up together to
A
be
lot of
rather
comfort.
enjoyable. Yeah.
Yes.
Storm?
How big is this boat?
I'd say it's like 15 feet wide and maybe 20 feet long. Like it's a good sized boat, but it's not like, it doesn't have many rooms or cabins. It's mostly just deck and then rowing beneath it. Like there really isn't much to it.
Well, Storm sits and looks at his new ruby axe, and he sharpens and sharpens and sharpens as he admires his new trophy.
What's Angarad up to?
Well, Alharad knows that she's very predictable, so she nods to her friends and says she'd like to do some research on inspirational songs. They're so effective, and I'm going to go see Sven. But truthfully, she sneaks off to her room and continues to work on the gift that she's making for Hamel. Content that people may not actually know her as well as they think they do.
And Camille.
He'll find a spot on the boat away from everyone.
It's not too easy to do, but I think you could find the opposite line from where Finia
He'd
is.
stand at the front and have his back to them.
Yeah, that'll
He's staring forward. As each tree passes, as each rock passes, the Nessie rock is getting closer, and he realizes that he's coming to terms with his fallen comrades, and it's getting more real to him. So, even though he was letting it out with his new friends against the Honeycomb Prime, and have some fun times and Wolves Get, it's now getting the plate is starting to get heavier, and his stature is not as stoic. It's a little more not fear-based, but he's getting anxious. It's catching up to him. So,
Songs of rowing of the north, occasionally belt out from below in the rowing deck. It is quiet. I hesitate to use the word peaceful as time continues to go, because sort of the weight of the fact that you are passing less and less fires, and that buildings become fewer and fewer. The trees are become more numerous, the mountains more often, and you venture further and further away from civilization. Days pass until finally the frozen north begins to give way to icy marshes, and you can see sort of wetlands and bugs kind of just skidding across some of the areas on the edges of the water.
because we're going south.
You're going south.
Getting
Yeah.
warmer. Okay.
The river does eventually branch out to a couple directions, and they turn to head to the west, further down towards where you need to head. And eventually, off in the distance on the far horizon, you see a cropping of stones erected and standing out from the ground just over the horizon. It kind of looks like two hands made of stone that would be gripping a hilt of a blade. But it's very off in the distance. You can't see much else other than that in terms of detail. But on the other side, you see just this beginnings of a marsh that descends and goes dark very, very fast. The canopy completely becoming enshrouded. And all of the signs of life that you saw in the various other fens up to this point are absent in that direction, and it just seems very shadowy, and it almost has this feeling wafting out of this sinister kind of energy, like a bog. Yes.
What do I know this as?
You can make a history check.
Oh, excellent. 19, 21.
That is the fringes of the swamp of Bactactia, a demon-filled bog. The last known, it used to be a kingdom of the Linvander Zayanku before an attack from beyond the veil submerged itself onto those lands and corrupted it. The dead rising and demons spilling forth from the waters.
We're not going in that.
You are not going in that. You're going around it.
Camille will say, under no circumstances will we go into this bog.
It would be faster to go through there in a straight line to Fallen Fang, but it was not recommended nor suggested that you do that.
It is filled with the dead that walk, and the demons that stalk us.
What about these two boulders that look like fists?
Well, close.
Yeah, you can see it off in the distance, the nesting rock.
The nesting rock.
It is the last bastion of any civilization before you get to Fallen Fang.
This is an outpost.
Yeah, it's not really a town. It's more of a military outpost. But you know the Resistance has a strong establishment there. I think you also know its history and how it was used.
The nesting rock was a battle point when the Eltheria Empire was trying to take the land. It was a place that the Resistance would come to meet, private enough to get through. Now I believe it is an outpost. Let's try not to make an enemy of them. We're going to need all the help we can get.
I'm friends with everybody.
All right. The boat makes its way to the edge of the river. As you disembark, the Aether Guard kind of like look around and says, "Are we to go with you, I suppose then?"
Do we need them?
They may bog us down.
I say leave them be.
So they turn to the Wolfsgat folk. Sirs, if we were to ensure that you are well paid upon arrival, perhaps you could take us down the eastern route to Ordale. They kind of eye each other. Maybe wanting to go to the Dwarven lands. Aye. Quietly. Very well then. We know a few routes.
We'll leave the guard access weapons, but maybe your old axe or something. Damn it. Stuff for them to fight. Oh, no. You can keep it if you want.
Fine. I kind of imagine that you might have been like taking parts off of your axe and like attaching it to your new axe to make like this McBurge one.
Super axe.
Yeah.
I think they can keep my running short sword.
Okay. They bid their farewell, giving Camille a salute and bowing to the rest of you. Our lives are forever in your debt. We shall ensure that the Aether Guard knows of what you've done. Good luck on your mission, whatever it might be.
And you.
For whatever it's worth. Let us hope that all of you return victorious.
Yes.
Thank you.
Don't die. And don't be an idiot.
I shall try for both. You as well, sir.
Yep.
We shall take our leave. They get back on the boat, and you hear the rowing. It says, no, remember the drum. My mother told me someday I would.
Goodbye.
High Spirit song be upon you and your families.
Turning about, you see the nesting rock much closer now, and the sound of hammering voices, very, very ever so lightly on the wind, reaches your ears. And you can see that it is slightly overgrown with fauna or with flora. There is like moss and bits of flowers kind of growing out of the sides of some of where the rocks look like fingers gripping. And you can see that there appears to be a walkway that works its way all the way up the sides and circles up to the top. And you can also kind of notice that there is lots of signs of foot traffic in the area. The ground is very padded down and the grass is struggling to grow in some places.
Do we see anybody?
Make a perception check.
20.
Whoa!
Notice that there are several parts of the ground which appear to be shrubs or scrub, but upon closer inspection look more like men lying on their stomach with some sort of plant-like accoutrement sliding over top of them. And you notice a lot of them kind of scattered around the outside of these rocks.
Camille will just lean back and be like, we're being watched. How far?
About 100 feet out in all directions.
Is it somewhere in the island or greenery?
Do I know who we're supposed to meet here?
This is just supposed to be a place of safety and rest, to kind of the last place that you're going to be able to get any kind of commodity before you head off into the forest.
Was I here before?
You had met with the Resistance, Diamond Skull and Silver Sword, that had holed up in this place.
So would I know how to call out to let them know that we're
Friendlies.
Yeah, we're friendlies.
Yeah, I think you would probably know, maybe I think you might have been taught a symbol of skull sign that you could display.
Okay, so I'll just make the symbol, and I'll just be like, we're here on official business. You can show yourselves.
One of the plants just kind of uprights himself as a full person, and to those of you who did not see this, it would be quite alarming.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Greetings, I am Rourke of the Diamond Skull.
I'm Phinia. Nice to meet you.
Right. What brings you to Nesting Rock, Weavebreaker? Wait, don't I know you?
Yes, I've been here before. The Ither God has sent a band of mercenaries to work with me. We're going into Fallen Fang. This is our last point.
We'll be happy to take all your gold before you vanish into non-existence.
I don't think so.
That would be opening say.
We need it, sorry.
Come with me. I'll lead you into Nesting Rock, safe and sound.
Oh, can I do an insight check? Because
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's really true. I got a 9 + 3 is 12.
You seem shifty.
He sure does.
You're not getting any, you don't feel weird about him, but he definitely seems like a shifty individual, very, very greasy and sly, kind of. Like he would lie as easily as he would tell the truth. Like it's very difficult for you to kind of tell. He's got that way he carries himself of just kind of like a salesman. Like he just always seems like he's ready to just say whatever he's going to have to say to get whatever he wants. You're not necessarily sure that that's what he's doing, but he does have that feel about him.
I'd like to ask him, where are you planning on taking us to?
He gestures over to the stacked rocks. We have an outpost on the inside of the formation. It'll be a safe place for you to rest up for your mission. I presume that's why you're stopping here before heading off into death.
We're not stopping here to fight. We're here to pick up a few things and relax.
And perhaps, if you'll be willing to listen, you might be willing to consider our offer. Instead of throwing your lives away for some cause that will never be achieved,
You don't know that.
join the Resistance and truly make a difference.
Camille, you know this person. Not by anything more than I know, say, those two men on the ship. The Diamond Skull are quite skilled. Brokers of information, neutral at the cause at best, led by an idiot.
Can we trust this person?
No Diamond Skull can be trusted. However, if our causes are aligned, especially against the Empire, they're a good tool.
Then I shall follow you, Orc.
I'm right here.
The Silver Sword, on the other hand, are more fanatical.
Fools.
Paladins, knights,
Mostly. Yes,
also reside here.
they do, unfortunately.
The fact that oil and water can exist under the same cup means that this place is volatile at best. We won't stay long.
Very well then. Stay with me, and you won't be taken out by the myriad of defenses we've put in place. Stay close, though. If you straggle too far, they might assume that you're a spy. We can't have that. Come with me.
Keep your eyes open, William.
I will.
As he begins to lead you toward the nesting rock, you get closer and closer to the formation where you can see the flowers, the plant, the shrubs. Finny, I'd say at this point, getting closer, you can now see, oh yeah, there's all these people lying underneath the various things. But you also see these beautiful crimson lilies.
Oh,
You've not seen them before. You're not really sure, unless maybe you have.
I would like
You'd
to
like
talk
to
to
give
them.
me a nature check first of all.
Oh, yes.
Crimson Lilies.
I got a 15 plus 7 is 22.
So you have seen these before, if maybe not in person, but at least you've been told about them. These are blood lilies, and they grow in places where the soil has been so soaked with blood
Oh, dear.
that it is almost impossible to have fully removed it from its essence. The ground here is stained red with countless bodies. And the further you get closer and closer to the nesting rock, the more and more of them are sprouting and sprouting until they are in almost every direction, pocketing and growing from each nook and cranny of the rock formation.
Do we know if there are any benefit to blood lilies?
I wouldn't.
They can be used in certain potions and elixirs and things like that. So they are actually a very rare reagent. They are difficult to find because the amount of blood that would need to be soaked into the ground in order for them to even sprout is substantial.
Can I pick them?
Yes, you can lean down and begin kind of plucking, and Rourke will turn and he says, we don't have time for that. Look, if you are really that interested in acquiring these flowers, the ground on the inside is covered in them.
Oh, I'll just pick a few, and my familiars will pick the rest.
Very well. Just flowers.
May Gerard roll for perception?
Yes, what would you like to perceive?
Whose blood is inside? Are we safe?
I would say that's a history check.
History check? You could say that.
You could say that if you want. Oh, nice.
Okay, 18?
You have heard a few stories about nesting rock in your travels. There was one that you thought was exaggerated. It seemed impossible. It seemed completely ridiculous. And yet, now that you're here, now that you see what is growing, you can't help but wonder if there might be some truth to it. But it is said that in the early days of the uprising against the Empire, to send a message to those who would rebel against them, they slaughtered entire swaths of folk and filled the nesting rock with their corpses until it reached the top.
Do the blood leaves have any properties?
Not by themselves. You would have to mix them with other types of herbs and tinctures and things like that. But you can use them to make things.
Okay.
Is there a way for Fenia to know whose blood this might be?
Can I talk to them?
You certainly could.
Mr. and Mrs. Bloodflowers, Crimson Lilies. Whose blood are you from?
I grew from the blood of a hopeful elf. She was in love. The blood is so sweet.
Oh, that's so sad.
Told you it was going to get dark as we go.
Oh, no. Oh, well, what can we do about it?
Nothing, unfortunately. This is just the cause of the Empire.
They're dead.
I wonder why there's more blood lilies inside.
Are we wasting time here?
Yes, we should move on.
Rourke leads you further up as you begin climbing and spiraling up the side of the rock formation. And when you reach the top, looking down, you see the floor is indeed bright red with an entire garden of blood lilies, so many of them almost struggling to grow over top of one another. And all along the edges of this rock formation, there are buildings and tents and hovels built into the sides, all the way up and down. And in the very center is a large rising platform with a massive cannon that has been built atop it. Rourke reaches his hand out and says, "Welcome to Nesting Rock." And that is the end of this session.
16, 17, 18, 19.